There was a man named Haji Gulfam, a Mohmand who had gone to school in Peshawar and later come down to Lahore as a young man, where he built a small timber business. He was a thin, small man who loved reading the newspaper, a habit he had picked up during his schooling under the British Raj. My grandfather, born in 1924, was about 6 years younger than Gulfam. As a boy in the village, my grandfather first heard the name when word came that a Mohmand by that name had gone down to the town. They never met in those years. It was only later, when both had settled in Lahore, that they came to know each other. In time, Gulfam's second and third brothers became my grandfather's friends. When I was born, his family was settled in Lahore, and so was ours. Haji Gulfam was our neighbor. I knew him as one knows the older men of one's street, in passing, at gatherings, across decades. My grandfather fell ill with cancer and died in February in 1992, but Haji Gulfam was still in good health. I had an uncle named Jamshed, born in 1965 in Lahore. He was a big man with a heavy body. People who knew him in Lahore's transport circles called him Jamshed Pahalwan. He would make more than half the front of a rickshaw disappear when he stood before it. He was also known for eating frequently and in large quantities. When Haji Gulfam and Jamshed happened to sit together in a gathering, people would ask the old man about the secret of his long life and good health. Haji Gulfam would smile, glance naughtily at Jamshed, and say, "Our sustenance is fixed. No one eats more than what is written for him. But some gluttonous ones finish their share all at once, while people like me eat little by little and manage to live longer." Haji Gulfam's joke proved prophetic. Not only did my grandfather die in Haji Gulfam's lifetime, but my uncle Jamshed also died in 2020, weighed down by diseases that were mostly the consequence of his lifestyle and eating habits. Haji Gulfam outlived them both and passed away a few months after my uncle, having lived for over a century. That small exchange in a Lahore gathering carries a lesson that outlived the men who lived it. It is not a quarrel with eating, comfort, or progress. It is an observation about pace. The human body was built for a certain rhythm. For 100,000 years, that rhythm held. People ate what the land offered, moved as the seasons required, and rested when the sun went down. The sustenance, to borrow Haji Gulfam's word, came steadily, and it was enough. Then we began to accelerate. The seed accelerated the food supply. The empire accelerated the movement of goods. The colony accelerated the extraction of wealth. The factory accelerated production beyond anything the hand could achieve. And the screen accelerated everything else: information, desire, comparison, anxiety. At each stage, the acceleration brought genuine gains, but at each stage it also pulled us further from the rhythm our bodies and minds were made for. We did not just eat more, we ate differently. We did not just work more, we worked in ways the body had never known. We did not just connect with more people, we lost the ability to sit quietly with the few who mattered. Haji Gulfam, who read a word of physiology or economics, had understood something in his bones. The share is fixed, and the wisdom lies not in seizing it, but in spending it slowly. He ate little by little, and the years came to him in the same measure. Thank you,